I want to actually see if you tuned in. Like I said, I've been missing a lot of the YSL highlights. It's been kind of dry for me, so I kind of stopped watching it. But we
Mm,
also know Fani Willis has still been in a lot of turmoil herself by biting off more than she could chew with Donald Trump. We spoke on it on the previous episode, but now the highlights I wanted to talk about because she actually defiantly demanded to be put on the stand and questioned about her inappropriate relationship, which I thought was gutsy, ballsy, whatever you want to call it, spunky. Like, and I was all there for the highlights. It was, I want to say, an hour and a half long, 2 hours, something like that. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't have enough time for that. But I do want to say that once she bulldozed her way to the stand and said, I need you to produce documents 1, 2, and 3 of that. And they was like, well, we don't have that. Well, go make copies and we'll take a 5 minute recess. I'll sit here and wait. I was like, oh, yeah, it's finna be spunky in here. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's finna get real in here. So, you know what I'm saying? And she waited while they made the copies. Like, so, before I give my take on the situation, I don't know. Did you see the at least the highlights?
I saw most of the highlights. That's been a lot. I've jumped in here and there,
Mm,
but I've been really just on the real, the YSL shit, the thug shit. So,
mm.
as far as Fanny, man, like, I think it's just mad interesting to see somebody who's been on the other side. 'Cause she's a DA, right? So
Of course.
she went through just sh the people questioning her. She's like, I did your job.
Exactly. Yeah.
I did. Okay, who's the judge? Did your job. You know, like,
Yeah.
so she
Yeah.
up in here like,
Yeah.
I'm around all y'all mother.
Yeah. The
I've done
drip.
all
Yeah.
y'all jobs. So this is why
Mhm.
for me it's just been entertaining watching her just because she's like,
Getting her bag. Yeah.
it's like Denzel in Training Day, like Pelican Bay
Shoe
shoe
program.
program. Man,
I liked it. I ain't gonna
so
hold you. I was
yeah, yeah,
happy.
yeah. So for that, I'm like, it's been. I've been enjoying it in that sense. But other than that, there's nothing I follow too close. But it's
Mm,
been entertaining.
okay.
What about you? What you got on this thing?
To me, I want to say that I've never been more happy about being wrong in my entire life. Because I want to say I believe it was the other episode we were talking about why this is even an issue. I was completely wrong. I'm like, why is it pertain to this and not this? So I want to go do research about it. So see what made it what made it different. Like, you know what I mean, what made apples and oranges. So when I actually went to go do the research, I have to before I even talk about this take, I have to walk back my previous take and
Mm,
say that um it's definitely apples and oranges. The YSL thing has nothing to do with this case. The Trump case is actually something completely different because she actually hired Nathan Wade to work on this case specifically. And during that time period of that case, these things were happening at the time. So that's what makes it completely different. So the YSL RICO case and all that, those are recent cases, and he wasn't even a part. Yeah. So like I said, different timelines, apples and oranges. So I just want to walk back my take on that. Now, as far as me doing my research to figure all that out and seeing what the turmoil she's in now with Nathan Wade and all that, allegedly. Well, no, she's in. No, actually, that's not alleged. She's in turmoil with bro, and she admitted it. But the fact that she just little boyed them when she walked up there and did all that, like it was
100%.
awesome. Like the whole time, she said, "No, first off, it was salacious as lying, and he lying on me." Like, and she was telling she little boyed her the whole time, little girl her the whole time. Like she ran her the drill. That was wild. Like I rare form. And honestly, I feel like the prosecutor in that situation was not prepared for that blind side of her getting on the stand. I feel like Fanny did her research because all her answers were appropriate and they made sense. Like and that's what the whole thing about the judicial system is, and that's what Fannie Willis knows. It's not about being accurate, being 100% beyond a doubt provable. It's about being believable and having something that matches up. So when she said, when you spent the night over there, but I don't call that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know 3 things I don't remember. Don't ask me about that. So check it out. I know this. I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she know those three things is gonna sink her battleship. So those ones right now. So let me go spin my narrative. Like I said, she played it very well. Chess, check, and checkmate. I loved it. Like I love seeing a black woman just getting her bag. You and Tiffany need to go hang out.
Super Squad.
Oh, hello, Super DA, Super Mayor, for sure. Y'all could be the new Miss Marvels of Atlanta or down south,
Yeah, yeah.
Midwest, whatever. You know what I mean, whatever area there. But that's pretty much what I have for it. I thought it was like I said, me personally, even if she was having some sort of extramarital affair with this man while he was in the middle of a divorce, I still don't see how it could really affect his performance on the job per se. Um, Now her explanation of the extra funds that he received, because everybody else he did receive, I want to say at least $550,000 more than his contemporaries or his other constituents he was working with. Um, and her example, I'm sorry, her explanation of it was he worked more hours. They didn't pay him. They docked him, and I just compensated. Um, the DA in that case, the woman prosecuting whatever, questioning Fanny, didn't show any documents proving her lying about anything at all. So I don't know. I got nothing. Like I don't know. Either
Right, right.
either 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 you wrong or you just really good, or like either way. I'm gonna say I love what Fanny said. You're putting me on trial. Well, this ain't about me. This is about the man who tried to steal the election in 2020. Why are we doing this? I like how she kept bringing it back to that. Like I said, man, a black woman just stood on business. Stood on business. The Shannon Sharp
Yeah,
stood on business, not the other one. You know what I mean?
the real
Not the
one.
Ti son. We're talking about the
Yeah,
Shannon Sharp. Stand on business. Like, I like the
real
fact that
one.
she said, yeah, 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 yeah. It was his 50th birthday. I don't want to put that man business out there like that. But yeah, I treat him on a cruise. Yeah, I did that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, she sound like a real grown sister. Like, she sound like the homegirl. Like, don't she? She seemed cool as
With
that.
my
Kind of like
own
auntie.
money. She was like, with my own money. I'm like,
Well, she said he got a travel agent, he got a booking agent, so he booked the ticket, and then I blessed him as soon as we got there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, she sound like somebody cool to be with. She's like, I don't want to put his business out there. He was going through some health issues, but anyway, I took him out, my treat. I was like, okay. I met his mama that weekend. Like, she gave all the tea. Like she was mad. We left her over at the spot, and then we went over here. But it's cool. Like, I don't know. Like even when she said she's like, yeah, we broke up, relationship over, but we still cool. That's my dude. Now after going through all this, now we definitely gonna be friends forever. I'm like, man, like it. It sounded like me personally. It sounded like I don't know if she was wrong or if there's any inappropriate behavior or anything. But me personally, it sounded like we went through some stuff. We tried to make something happen. It didn't work, and now they tried to attack us for it. But now we standing together. So you could rock with me forever. You my dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still you still invited for Thanksgiving. Like, you know what I'm saying? We good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. I was like, Auntie just like, oh no, they're attacking me and you. Like, come on, man. I paid you what you I don't know. Like I said, um, if the DA on the other side would have brought any kind of documentation, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this said
yeah.
like, well, how about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't do none of that. Like I was expecting a
Nothing.
smoking gun, something.
Right?
Like a
Yeah.
dun dun dun, like one of those. Like I didn't get nothing. It was dry. But anyway, yeah, I just had to
Nothing.
say all that because I had to walk back my previous take from the other episode. That's all I really have for that one.
Dope, dope, man. Yeah. That well, I just know this white dude that was trying to get on the stand. He was getting mad. I'm like, why are you mad? Just ask questions, fam. We upset,
Because she
dog.
was running circles. That's why. She
Act
was
like she
running.
doing something to you, dog. Just ask questions, fam. He be getting hella mad. She goes, "Don't yell at me." I'm like, damn, dog. She told you not to yell at him.
You know how it is when somebody of color really be
Mm.
stern, just stern. Not even she. You know what I loved about it? Another thing about
Straight
it,
to it.
she wasn't all extra. She wasn't sassy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she might have proved her point. Might got a little upset, but there was no neck movement. There was none of this. None of no snapping no fingers. Like, you know what I mean? It was real grown. That's why, like, they couldn't deal with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. It was grown. I respect the whole thing. It was grown. It was like a little grown pow. Like, hold on. You talking to an elder. I do this. Like, hold on. Let me come here and learn you something. Like, hold on. And even if I did, so what? Now what? If I did so, now what? So what? Now what? That's grown. Start a grown folk business. Now can we get back to business? Like, I like that. I loved it.
Yeah, dude.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
it was dope.
But
Did you get the water with the power lean?
Oh, yeah, you saw that.
I was like, look at her, dude. Look at her. She crazy.
That's why I said that's Auntie. That's Auntie. You can't play with Auntie Willis. I mean, Fani Willis. Auntie Willis.
She crazy.
Oh, I love, man. Like I said, I love seeing black man when I love a strong black woman. It was amazing, man. Like, it's like seeing your mama on the stand. Like, you gonna ask her some questions on the stand,
right? Good luck.
What? They're gonna be like, permission to treat her as hostile, Your Honor. That's all you going. That's all you going.
Permission to approach the bench? No.
Oh God.
You gotta stay away.
Okay. For sure.